We're live.
How's it, guys? Welcome to the NFT show, a special edition of Freestyle Fridays.
We're back. How are you, Philip?
Another, I'm good and you, Morland. Another Friday.
Yeah, we made it through a week. We made it through another week. And in NFT
TGIFF.
and in NFT time, a week seems like a month, and a month seems like a year. It's a it ages you quick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was
But I
funny
love
when we
it.
had when we had Matt Sposter on from Chibi, and he was saying, you guys are OGs when we knew certain projects, and he said
Yeah,
he's a grandfather, because he's been around a year.
yeah,
It's the same thing.
it's
So
so
yeah,
funny.
man. Let's take a basic look. Let's look at the markets. Let's look at OpenSea's volume first. You got a bit of a sneak peek there. I'll just get rid of us for a second. All right, so OpenSea, we're starting off looking at monthly volume. And, as we knew already last week, this time we had overtaken the highest month ever. We're now sitting at $4.3 billion as monthly volume traded on OpenSea. Just let that sink in a little bit. $4.3 billion has been traded on OpenSea in January so far. We almost finished in January. Maybe we're going to get to 4.5 billion. Who knows? Probably a bit less. But either way, it's incredible. Record breaking month. Just to remind you, the last highest month was August here at just under 3 billion. So that is almost 50% higher than the best month we've ever had. Daily volume, yeah, man, it looks like the Bulls are not going anywhere at the moment. I mean, that is just incredible. It actually, from October, is when I'm looking here, until today. Yesterday was the single busiest day on OpenSea ever with 220 million US dollars traded. So that's quite incredible. Obviously, we're seeing Ethereum seems to have stabilized around this 2.3, 2.4 mark. It did look like it was going to go up. The Fed released their notes before to the press, and their pre-notes all looked very bullish. And at least not bearish for crypto. And the market surged about 5%, the crypto markets. And then in the meeting afterwards, Powell was asked some questions, and his responses really spooked the market and the crypto side as a high risk asset. And that brought it right back down to that 2.3 mark. And we seem to, in my opinion, and no one knows what's going to happen, we seem to have stabilized. This, for me, really looks like the floor. I hope so, but this amount is very bullish for NFTs. The lower the ETH price, generally, the better it is for the NFT market. Obviously, if this crashes like it did from 3.3 to 2.2 overnight, that spooks every market related to crypto, including NFTs. And we did see that. If you actually go back to this volume, these 3 days over here was when we had that big drop. Everyone was saying that like 3,000 is the resistance. And this is when it dropped quickly below 3,000. And you see everyone was like, hold on, don't want to be spending anything. I'm holding on. Whatever I've got, I'm keeping. I'm not buying. I'm not selling. I'm not doing anything. Seems like the market's gotten used to the price. Seems like the price has stabilized. So that's all looking really bullish for the NFT market. So yeah, lots going on there. Morland, any news for us?
Yeah. So on the OpenSea side of things again, uh, we've got a bit more bullish news for OpenSea. They're looking to add Solana NFTs and Phantom wallets, so Solana wallets, into their support. So you could
Mm.
be looking at buying Solana NFTs on OpenSea very soon. This came out Jan 25th. So yeah, just quickly, they're looking to put Solana NFTs on OpenSea, which honestly I think is like super bullish for NFTs in general, for OpenSea. If you can like just imagine the volume now. Like imagine when they bring in Solana, right? Like imagine the
It's going to
amount.
be down. 24/7. It's just going to be down. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, it'll always be down.
it's just going to. That's it. Solana's released, and boom, you can't get onto OpenSea. You can't buy. You can't sell. Look, we say that, but they are the most advanced as far as functionality, still by far in a marketplace. When you're looking at these hype mints that are happening all the time, and you thinking about what's going on behind the scenes there, just in a little bit of defense of OpenSea, we always rag them, and they're always down, a pain in the ass. But if you just think, if there's 20 or 30 hype mints going on at the same time, and reveals, and purchases, and this and that, I mean, what they're dealing with on the back end there is huge. And here I'm running a really nice laptop, bought it last year, really nice. And I have one extra screen with our stream, and it starts to lag a bit. So you can just imagine when people are minting hundreds of thousands of NFTs on drops, and people are revealing tens of thousands. And I mean, I
like
get it.
Magic Eden right now, which is Solana's main marketplace. Like, I haven't used it very often, but like I'm sure it's no better, right? So who knows? But
sure.
just exciting in general. Really exciting for the NFT space that they're expanding. OpenSea is expanding.
Yeah, for sure. And listen, I think it's a barrier of entry to me in Solana is I just don't want to get used to a new infrastructure. It took me so while with OpenSea. I made so many mistakes, and getting used to how it works and what's ETH and WETH and all this rubbish. I just don't have the energy to do it somewhere else. So honestly, if Solana was on OpenSea, someone like me who's quite big in the space, but solely Ethereum, would definitely start buying Solana NFTs.
You would still be using Sol, though.
That's fine. I don't mind using Sol.
Okay.
I just don't want to get used to a new provider.
Okay.
That's so. If I could use my MetaMask, or even if they made it simple, I would do it.
Yeah.
So the nice thing here is we got Freestyle Fridays. Dennis has got a question about Zipsies. So Dennis, let's look at it. Last we looked at it was last night. We actually did a during mint analysis of it. So if you didn't check that out, it is in our videos under post drop analysis, I think. Have a look there because we spoke about it. But quite honestly, I haven't looked at it since then. So let's look at it together. Morland, do you remember where it was at when we checked it last night?
When we checked yesterday, oh man, no,
was it
I don't.
Under 2?
I don't remember. I think it was.
I think it was high ones, 1.8, 1.9, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't
so look, I mean, first of all, before anything, just to talk on the price, this is normal. This doesn't mean that this is the top. So even if you look at Azuki, which we also did yesterday, if you look at Azuki, they did the same thing. They minted, they jumped quickly with huge volume to about 2.5 ETH. They stayed there for a few days, and then they kept on pumping all the way to where they are now, 7 or 8 or 9 or wherever the hell they are. And so I'm not saying that that's necessarily going to happen here, but I'm just saying this could go a bit down, it could go a bit up. They sold out really, really quickly. 7,100 Ethereum traded. Let's have a look where they're sitting on the rankings.
One thing that I think is really interesting to consider is that Zipsy, they're a Korean artist. So we've talked about how a lot of the Asian NFT space has just been blowing up. Irene Dow is I just found this out today. I forget where I saw it, but Irene is the woman, the image on that NFT. She's an influencer. She's a Instagram influencer in Asia. So it just shows there's kind of a shift in the market and almost two different markets happening. We had no idea about this this Asian.
So it is
NFT
interesting
market.
because I think it is interesting. Usually these fads fade quickly. Like we even saw it with the women projects. World of Women pumped with their announcement of the new team member, a notable team member being involved in Board API Club and whatever, really pumped from 2.5 ETH all the way to 10. And all the woman projects followed. Boss Beauties, which is a great project. We should actually cover that. She's incredible. What the lady who runs it, what she achieves is incredible. Boss Beauties is a great project. Crypto Chicks, all the women ones came in and then all the quick launches of new woman ones came. Some of them did a bit well, but most of them have faded by now already. But the reason that Asian influenced things are different is because this China news is not going anywhere. So it's not really a fad. It's not the same as woman-led derivatives, P2E. It's not a theme. It's a change in the market, and people are going to go for things that they're comfortable with. So now with this whole new Asian market, if they see something that resonates with them because it reminds them of artwork that they have or whatever it may be, that's what they're naturally going to gravitate to. So I am also very bullish on Zipsies, but let's look a little bit more. So we've got 7.1 thousand Ethereum traded in 24 hours. It's impressive. It's top on the 24-hour chart.
It was 2.5 when we were reviewing yesterday, and that was 2 hours into the mint.
Yeah,
so.
and if we look at the percentage ownership is also really, really decent. So you've got about just roughly 55% ownership there, 5,000 out of 9,000 to round it off. This doesn't look like it's slowing down just from here. So we started yesterday 2,500 sales. Today already they've done 1,000 sales. If we look at the sales per minute here, I don't like to look at the first hour because you never know if it's a complete hour. So if we just look here and do it quickly, I could be a little wrong. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. About 20 sales in the past full hour. And then I always like to look at listings compared to that. Obviously, we want to look at listings at a floor price, and it takes a little bit longer to do that than what I'm going to do now. But let's just on the minutes, it does seem like there's a lot more listings, but I'm just having a look. They all seem to be around the 2 that I can see so far. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24. Yeah, okay. There's about 30 listings in the last hour. Jump on RC Tools to check one more thing about it, and then I'll give you my feeling on it. But it's looking very bullish.
It's going to be interesting to see the artwork because they did talk about how it's completely hand drawn and everything is going to be very unique. So that I can't wait to see the reveal.
Yeah, this is looking very strong, guys. Very, very, very strong. Your purple line is going up. That's the price of the NFT. But you can see there is a bit of a slowdown in sales. Every dot represents a sale, but it's constant. There is constant buys, and you're seeing natural little dips and ups and dips and ups and dips and ups. So look, I think it's looking really, really solid. Obviously, not financial advice. I have bought into other projects at this stage. One of them was Azuki, where I never got whitelist, and I bought in at 2, and that served me well. If I was looking at this just without knowing anything about the project, looking at the stats where it's at now, I think it's only got, for the short term, it's got one way to go, and that's up. Knowing what I know about the project, because we reviewed it fully about 3 weeks ago, we were one of the only people to do that.
That was a week ago. That was a week ago, man.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No, Morland.
Yes, it was a week ago, dude.
Maybe Monday last week.
It was 8 days
maybe
ago. 8 days ago.
8 working days.
No.
I wonder.
That's how time goes, man. That's how time goes.
I don't think I'm going to look for it.
I'll find it right now on the up.
No. What I'm looking for is I've got some sneak peeks of the art that they sent us.
They did send that to you.
that I want to show Dennis. Any other news while I'm looking for Dennis?
Hold on, just reading their comment there. Biggest buy so far at 1.9. Okay.
So I think I would hold. I would hold for now, but keep a close eye on it. Just in general, on any project. I made a mistake with Azuki. I was watching it too closely, and it went up to 2.7, and then when it pulled back to 2.5, I got scared. I listed it at 2.65, ended up selling it too early. It's hard. But I'm really bullish on this one. Definitely in the very short term. Give us some news. I look for some sneak peeks.
Yeah, for sure. So not necessarily crypto related or NFT related, but crypto related. LeBron James Foundation has partnered with crypto.com, which is really exciting. These guys, crypto.com has just been spending money like crazy to market themselves and be like the name in the space. It's actually kind of unreal. But I think they do have like crypto.com has their own NFT marketplace, their own blockchain that everything is done on. Uh Pigeon Patrol, are y'all bulls or bears? Well, it depends on the time, man. Right now I'm feeling in between. If you're talking crypto markets. But
Crypto or NFTs?
yeah,
Pigeon, just clarify for us in the comments. Are you asking us about crypto or NFTs?
yeah.
Okay, sorry, Eve,
But
carry
no,
on.
this just exciting that crypto.com is getting involved with LeBron James. They've got uh, they've got their own blockchain that they do their own NFTs on. So I would be watching out. Maybe LeBron might drop an NFT on crypto.com's platform. I've actually bought two different crypto.com NFTs. My very first NFT, actually. I don't even really count it as an NFT because I bought it with cash, like or with my credit card. But that's actually how they crypto.com runs their marketplace. You can buy it with either crypto or you can buy it with credit, debit, whatever, which is actually pretty awesome.
Yeah,
But anyways, yeah, it was just a little box that had rewards in it, and after a certain amount of time, it opened, and the number one prize was 1 Bitcoin, or you could get some artwork, or just ranging different cryptos. I ended up winning a bit of ADA, which was nice, but uh, and I got a free drop from them just because I use crypto.com. I got a free drop of the opening night um, crypto.com arena. They did an NFT. There's only like 20,000 of them or something. And it's for the opening night. And because I'm a crypto.com NFT user, I got a free drop. So, I mean, it's not anything like I can flip it for hard ETH right now or anything, but it's kind of cool. It's a collectible that someday might be worth something. But
for
I just
sure.
thought that was cool. Like the connection is there. I would I would I would anticipate some kind of LeBron James NFT coming from crypto.com in the near future.
That would be cool. Very bullish on that. To answer Pigeon Patrol, are we bullish? It depends what on what. Kevin Hart purchases a Bored Ape Yacht Club, more than $200,000. So, looking at our friends at Bored Ape, it's incredible. Almost 100 ETH floor. I don't know what CryptoPunks are going for, but they're not going for 100 anymore. So I think it's official that Bored Ape is now the biggest floor price project. I stand to be corrected on the CryptoPunks, but I don't think so. I think the last sale I saw was about 80 Ethereum. Really incredible. They just can't be stopped at the moment. My little mutant is sitting at 20 Ethereum. I cannot believe that. I really can't. If he wasn't the logo for our show, I may consider cashing in and making 15 Ethereum profit.
We can always get a new logo.
Oh my god, the rebranding! It's such a
The
headache. It's not
rebrand.
not worth 15 ETH.
It might be. It might
Listen,
be.
if I was worried about the project, I'd sell. I think it's going to
Yeah.
just continue from here. I think short term might maybe go down to 16, but medium term, long term, it's just going to keep growing. I really do. We got the token coming out, which is
And
really
all
exciting.
these celebrities just buying up bored apes like it's a Lambo or something. Like
Yeah.
it's insane.
It's a status symbol.
Pretty
It's the
soon it's just gonna be all like diamond-handed apes and celebrities that hold OG bored apes. And then people like yourself holding mutants that are diamond-handed, and then it's gonna trickle down to lesser known celebrity. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
and no one's
just
going to sell, and the floor price is just going to go up and up.
yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
sort. Yeah, it's just insane what's happening with that brand, and it's only been hasn't even been a year, has it, for them, or has it?
No, it
Yeah,
hasn't. It was released in
February
February,
almost.
March,
Yeah,
somewhere
it's
around there. Hasn't
crazy.
been a year. And word on the street is that the company is a 5 billion valuation at the
Yeah.
moment, which is incredible. I mean, I'd love to. Can you just look for examples of $5 billion normal companies just to put that in perspective? We've got a question here from Gaz, which I'm going to cover. Gaz, you never have to apologize for asking anything on Freestyle Fridays. It's
Wow, that's
Freestyle
so
Friday. Everyone's
so.
allowed to let their hair down except for Morland. Doesn't have any. He could if he had.
I
You can
wish I'll let my beard down. I'll
let your
let my
beard
beard.
down. But guys, you never have to apologize, my man. You're welcome to ask. So you want to see about whitelist. So look, I'm still very pumped.
Mhm.
Um, my dealings with projects are really, Jordan has been a pleasure to deal with, and that speaks volumes. So I now know, I feel like I know the founder, and he's an amazing guy. Let's jump into their Discord and just have a look what's going on. I haven't really looked too much.
They're
Um,
actually, it's pretty cool what they're doing with after post reveal. They have like
mhm.
a most wanted, like a bounty program. So certain traits are more rare than others. So one of them was like right here. There's one. Yeah. Oh no, that's not it. Never mind. That's something else. But that's something else. But they had like say you minted ETH eyes. Anyone that mints an ETH eye NFT because it's a rare trait will get one ETH. I think it is.
Hmm.
There's one where there's an apple in the chest and an apple on the head. If you get that combination, you win like a $500 Apple gift card.
That's
Um,
cool.
yeah, like there's a lot of cool different ways they're trying to give
Look, to
back and
to
get
me,
hype
to
and
me, I feel as I felt. I feel the art is superb. The team is fully doxed. Never mind fully doxed. It's a team of people that have proven themselves in the sports game, notably. So they've got that really, really good backing of work hard, grind, make it work. These are not guys that are running 5 projects at the moment, releasing like all these things that you're seeing at the moment. I'm telling you, the more discords I'm going into with 250,000 people in them, the more discords I go into with that amount, the more I'm realizing that it's absolute bullshit. It's
Mhm.
all completely botted. Hape Beast is probably the only one that had that amount, but all these
Or
other ones, as
invisible
you
friends too. Invisible
Invisible
friends
Friends, 100%. I mean,
for sure
that we
too.
know is fully legit. But I mean, all these 3D projects, it just seems to me these guys have got a formula
Really.
that's working at the moment. They know that they don't know how long it's going to work for, and they're going to be pumping out these projects one after another as quick as they can. Can't blame them from the perspective that they're capitalizing on this. But as a buyer in the market, I would be very, very, very careful at the moment. Don't believe everything you see. And on that note, we featured Mask Billionaire Club,
Yeah,
right? Is that
Mask
the name?
Billionaire Club. Yep.
We featured it as a notable upcoming drop. I'm not going to go into details. I don't believe in fudding, but at the same token, my responsibility is to the viewers. So I would say that I'm not bullish on that anymore. I've seen a couple of red flags that are worrying me. Yeah, I have also posted in our Discord an update on the project and tagged everyone just to say, because it's minting in a few hours actually, just to say that, I'm not so bullish anymore. And that's a nice way. Whenever I see someone that's not great looking, I tell Bianca they're plain. And she goes, "No, they're ugly." And I'm like, "No, no, no, plain, right?" So
Plain.
not so bullish, not so bullish anymore is me saying I'm concerned about that project. Okay, just to spell it out. As you get to know me, that not so bullish is not a good thing. Doesn't mean
But
I'm still bullish, but not as bullish. It means I'm bearish.
you're,
Uh,
you're out.
I'm
You're out.
skeptical. Yeah. So the truth is that if they've fooled enough people to get the hype, to raise the floor, you could make a good flip on it. It just it seems like they're involved in a lot of projects, and I think that they'll be the first to run when things get tough. Again,
Yeah.
just my advice: do whatever you want, but I have responsibility because we covered it, and I wouldn't bring it up otherwise.
Yeah, there was
Um,
other projects that I like. I got shilled one from a guy. He asked if he could send me a DM. I said, yeah, sure. Sent me this project. He's like, I'm just trying to get whitelist. If you could join, that'd be great. So I joined just to see what the heck it was. And they had like, yeah, something like 100,000 Discord users or members, whatever. That was the
Mm.
number being broadcast. I went to their
Mm.
Twitter. They had, I can't even remember how many Twitter followers, but it didn't match up at all. And then
Yeah.
the interaction was literally on a pinned tweet. There was like
Yeah.
10 likes.
Mm.
So I was really just thrown off by that one. And it was another
So
3D.
I'll
It
tell
was
you,
another 3D project
3D.
too.
So
Yeah.
I'll tell you the things that are for me are red flags. Number one is what you're saying when the engagement doesn't match the actual numbers. So you go into Discord, there's 300,000 people supposedly, and the chat is barely moving. Remember, bots can chat also. Just remember that. So that even that doesn't tell you. You go into Twitter, that is a good way. Look at the retweets, but again, look at the comments because bots can comment and just look if they make sense. But the other thing I'm seeing is that, like, if we talk about invisible friends now, sorry, about the whitelist, their minting price, Morland, what did we
Point
say it was?
0.17 for
So
whitelist.
that's what I'm saying. Here's a good project, hard work. They haven't been in a rush to launch. They
Mm-mm.
haven't all of a sudden moved the goalpost. Like I was in one that I was considering minting, a 3D project, and they were supposed to have a 2 hour whitelist window, which is another red flag. They don't. They're so scared of losing hype that they only give you 2 hours, and it's via raffle and this and that. And all of a sudden, after an hour, they said, "Oh, we've opened it to everyone. 90% of you have minted anyway." And I just left the Discord immediately because guys who are going to change the goalpost, not keep to what they say, all of a sudden it's like, here we are with 300,000 people. You've never heard of us before. Here's our Discord. Go into it. A week later, quickly raffle. A week later, also when they don't let you check if you've won the raffle. So you have to, they say, come back and check on mint if you can mint, right?
What?
Yeah. So there's no way to check if you won the raffle except for
You
going
just
back at
gotta
that
try.
exact
You
time.
just gotta try
Yeah,
and mint,
because
and
they want
if
you
it
on
goes
that.
through, congrats.
They want
Like
you on
what?
that screen. They want you on that screen with the intention of buying. So these are the sort of things that have become a thing. Up until 2-3 weeks ago, there was no such thing as a frickin' raffle.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden it worked on Hypebeast, and if it was done properly. And this is just copy for copy formula. 3D artwork, pretend to have the hype that Hypebeast had, build it up, rush you, make announcements all day. That's another thing.
yeah,
The red number one, 5 announcements. AMA right now. Rubbish, absolute rubbish. No planning. That's the things that I'm watching out for. And I'm telling you, my Discord is proper full. I cannot join one more channel until I leave. I'm starting to leave things quickly. I'm telling you, I see this rubbish and I'm out of there. Gone.
yeah,
Not interested. Got whitelist for half of these things. I'm not interested. I'm out. Okay. So
yeah.
that's just driving
That
it home.
that's another thing too. Just because you get whitelist for something, that's actually a good opportunity for you to kind of see what's going on, right? Like they give you a mint window. Let's say it's I don't know, a 10,000 project and they have 2,000 whitelist spots and they mint 24 hours before public. You can, and you have a 24-hour window. You can sit and kind of watch and see, okay, how quickly are these 2,000 going? Like, did they sell pretty quick? Then, yeah, this thing's going to sell. Or if it's sort of a trickle in and people are like, it is your chance to watch and wait for gas too. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I've
agree with
seen
you
it. I've seen
completely.
it so many times where it's just, yeah, I gotta wait for gas. I gotta wait for gas. I gotta wait for gas. Like if people want the NFT, like they'll just mint it,
Right.
even
Yeah,
if
and
they
the
have
other thing is
whitelist.
when gas is 110 and they make an announcement, we've stopped mint
Yeah.
because gas is too high.
It's been
It's
a
like
hundred.
no.
It's been 110 for the last frickin' 6 months. So,
Yeah, and the
like on
other thing
average,
is
like
these asking prices, point 0.4, point 0.5. We being fair to you, point 0.3. That's rubbish. You look here at the whitelist. Here they could charge that, and they've decided to be fair. They want to give people a chance to get billion. It's not just a cash grab to get as much money as you can. So just to talk about exactly what you were talking about, Eth, this is one, and I'm not saying that this is in no reference to what I've just been saying. So let's do this to make it clear. All right. Billionaire Baby Club. It is currently minting. Gas has been bad in their defense. They have not been like what I was just saying, where they're rushing you, where they're raffling. None of that. The only similarity is really it's got a 3D art. This is only a drop of 2,755. I was on the Discord earlier. Their team is doxed on Discord there. So this doesn't fall into the thing we were saying. But the point is this. I've got 48-hour whitelist. There's only 2,755. I haven't used that. Obviously, I'm watching.
Uh-oh. We just lost Philip, guys. Well, that's we'll just hang out and wait for him to come back in. Here he is. What happened?
No, I tried to do a print screen, and that got rid of both my screens simultaneously. But I'm back.
We're back.
So they've been open for 4.
You have to share your screen again. We don't have your screen.
Sorry. Let me just add it to the stream.
That's the beauty of going live, and the beauty of Freestyle Fridays.
Well, it's not too
doesn't
bad.
matter.
It could have been worse. Yeah, we'll start again.
Yeah, here we go. Exactly.
Billionaire Baby Club NFT official. So they've been open for 4 hours. Mint price is small, 0.07 or 8. I can't even remember. So not bad, which is so no red flags at all. But do I want to get into a project now, and I know that they've got 800 people whitelisted, and you can get up to 3 per wallet. So I don't want to get into this project at this point. As much as the team is doxed and they might have the best intentions, they probably do. At this exact moment, I don't want to get in. There's a 48-hour window, not even 24. So they've said, don't even buy if the gas is bad and just relax, which are all good signs. And my heart used to be, oh, well, a good team. The team needs the funds from the mint to deliver on certain things. And you really do need to wait and see. So I'm keeping an eye, like Morland was saying. Literally every hour or two, I'm going to check in. If I see it get to that sold out number, close to that sold out number, I'll buy one. If it's been very slow, I'll buy one. If it goes really quickly, if something happens and it all of a sudden starts going quickly, I might buy 2. But yeah, exactly what Morland's saying. You've got the luxury with whitelist of watching it, and you don't have to rush. And anyone that's trying to rush you, any project that is trying to rush you, is, in my opinion, is a big red flag. Big red flag.
What's this one what we've got here in the chat? Killer GF. Modest numbers with strong community and it moons. I haven't heard of Killer Girlfriend, I guess.
They're obviously working on the woman thing. Let's have a look. Like the arts, definitely Asian. Wow. Well, I don't know why we haven't heard about that. Look at that. 1.5, bro.
Yeah.
6,600. That's huge. When did this mint?
Revealed.
Morland, why haven't you heard of this?
I don't know. I think I've just been it. Honestly, I think I have seen it on the OpenSea thing, and I just scroll past it because I don't know. It's not my personal I've avoided if I could get a World of Woman, great, but I've avoided that trend, that genre.
But there are some gold projects within that.
For sure.
Boss Beauties is a taker. I did really well on Boss Beauties. There was a lot of good news about her. She was talking to Forbes. She was talking to this one and that one, and really notable news. I bought 2 at 0.2 something, and I sold both of them recently at 1.4 ETH. And I'm actually sad because I believe in the project long term. So I will be getting back in when I feel it's at a price I can. Let's look at Killer Girlfriends. It minted on the 25th. 893 sales. 702 sales. So just from those 2 numbers alone, and obviously it's not a full analysis. I mean, looking at 2 days, you need more longer sample size. But it does look like sales are slowly slowing a bit. Usually pre-reveal, you see them rise. and then after reveal, you see them drop usually. But there are projects that after reveal, they end up pumping a lot more than they did. Let's go onto the website and have a look here. I like a revealed countdown. Have you seen that before, Heath?
Actually, no, not
I
on
like that.
not on a website.
I
Sometimes
really
they'll
like
do it in
that.
a Discord, but
I like seeing little things like that that are just something I haven't seen before. I know they're tiny and it doesn't mean anything. Look, I like the style as far as what's popping at the moment. Anime type style, Asian type influence. I do want to see if the artist is notable and what descent the artist is. So the artist is from a country called question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
oh, it's down further, right
Okay.
there. There you go.
All right. Zeons is a concept father of three cats. Do you know what I think of straight away when I read that?
What?
It's Freestyle Fridays, right?
Yeah.
Father of three cats, gay. Because you've resigned yourself to the fact that you're not going
Oh.
to be a father of children. I don't
Oh.
know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Freestyle Fridays. I can be controversial. I don't know. It's the same thing. I've got another theory, and it's proven true. If someone loves horses, but not just loves horses to the point that the first time they meet you, they tell you that they love horses extensively and show you their curing of a horse. So I'm saying an obsession with horses. Those people are crazy. Okay. And nothing. It's got nothing. It's true. I swear I will bring Bianca on because she laughed in the beginning. And 14 years, I think we've been married. I must remember that we've got an anniversary coming up. 22nd of February, I think it's 14 years of marriage. She now believes me because every time, and I'll take it further, right? Usually it's girls, 90% of the time,
Horse girls.
and
Yeah.
girls from a family without a dad.
Oh,
Just
okay.
from my small sample size. So if that does happen to you, someone tells as they meet you, they tell you, "Oh, look at my horse! I love horses. Not even my horse. They've got a horse. Everything." Absolutely mad. And they're crazy people, and you'll realize that soon. And ask them about their family life. Usually, only girls, no brothers. Oh, dad left. That okay. We'll do a post-drop analysis on that.
You've done some real analysis here.
And I want to hear comments in a couple of weeks, and people let me know. But yeah, anyway, back to the back to
Back
Killer
to
Girlfriend.
NFTs.
So Zeros is a gay father, concept creator, NFT artist, and an avid gamer. Former senior, listen, he could be young, in which case my thing doesn't apply. If he's under 30, then it doesn't apply. Former senior concept artist at Riot Games. I haven't heard of Riot Games,
Riot Games is
but
big.
yeah, I was going to say I'm not a gamer, so you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
For
Riot.
over
Riot is big.
okay, so this guy's very notable because he was with them for 10 years. I'm upset we never caught this one before.
Yeah.
It looks really good. The other part of the team, or do they just show him? Inspiration. Here's the team. Let's just jump in. We've got Kiwi. Who's the developer? Oh, I don't know why it does that. I clicked bookmark by mistake. Joined 2014, which is always great. Like to see that. A good amount of followers. So, I mean, relatively docked. It's not the person's name. Don't know if there's pictures on them. Look, I mean, this is all a waste of time because I think the numbers speak for themselves. A 1.5 floor. Maybe, Gaz, you can tell us what the
reveals
price,
today.
what the mint price was. I'd be interested to know, but I'm sure it was probably 0.2, 0.3 max.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking good. Looking really, really good.
I'm just gonna share my screen quick. This is
today,
This is Riot Games. So they do Valorant, League of Legends, and a couple other games, but these two are massive, massive games. Price was 0.08. 0.08. It was mint price of those. So the guy's definitely got some serious backing.
So I just want to finish with L for 1 second, just like quite seriously. If I had minted this and the mint price was 0.08, which you're saying, right? You bought at 0.8, okay? And did you buy one or two? Do you just have one? Let me know. Because if you have more than one, I would sell one now, pre-reveal. And full disclosure, I did that with a project. I bought two uh, at 0.08. It went sold at 1.9. He bought one at 0.8 and sold at 1.9. You're doing well. You're doing well, L. I would wait for reveal. Watch it really carefully. It sounds like you like the project because you've said here.
I am, but
Yeah, I know. Sorry, that's the
that's
wrong
cute.
one. You love it. I would definitely. Sorry, I'm doing too many things at once. You love it. I would wait for reveal. Don't be tempted. Wait for reveal and watch it quite carefully. We did mention last night, and it's a lesson that I've learned. But there's no rule book here. Things change all the time, every second. It could be what happens on one project doesn't apply to the other. But what I think is typically it dips for about 24 hours constantly after reveal. Even if the art is great, there's some people that just don't connect with theirs. There's other people that mint it specifically because they wanted to get a rare. And when they don't get that rare, no matter what it looks like, they dump it. So I'd watch it really closely after reveal and buy in. Try wait 24 hours, but watch it closely and buy in at a level that you're comfortable. I'm sure you'll be able to get it around the 1 ETH mark quite easily. It usually goes down as much as 50% and then stays there for a day or two and then slowly starts rising on a good project like this seems to be. I hope that answers it. Yeah,
How's your Oxa looking that we minted yesterday
how
live?
much did we? How much? I know what I paid, but how much was the floor? Because I bought above floor. I think it was 0.38.
0.3, yeah, 3 something, yeah.
Okay, so again, this wasn't never a short-term flip. It's the
Mm-hmm.
complete opposite. It really is. I believe in the team, and I think even though they had the shit they had, they are sorting it out. And once so look, it's gone up a little bit.
How
I
are
don't
things
think.
going in the last day though? Like since you bought in, like are more
Wow,
people
look at this
buying?
guy. Let's look at it. Look at this guy. This isn't for sale. I mean, just look at this. I'm gonna make it bigger.
There's a minimum bid on it. You could bid.
Yeah, but he could. I'm saying he usually with ones like this they put the reserve at like
Yeah.
30 ETH. That's really cool. Let's go to buy now just to have a look how thin the floor is. And we'll show everyone the little trick that we've done before in case they haven't seen it. It's a pity they've still got these guys that haven't been fixed up, but here's one that has been fixed up. Really, you're going to slowly see less and less. This person probably doesn't even know that theirs has been fixed, to be quite honest. I mean, that
Mm-hmm.
is just amazing. It seems they started with the ladies, which is really quite cool. Ladies first. Yeah, these guys need to be fixed. They freak me out. Anyway, let's just see here.
It's the beards and the eyes. Like
It's
it just
everything. Ether from 0.4 to 0.8. But this doesn't really apply to this one because we know there's going to be a lot for sale because a lot of people were not happy.
mm-hmm.
280 is a lot to double. Let's look at activity. Look, it's stable, bro. It's stable. People are waiting for them to fix their thing.
Mm-hmm.
75 sales today already, whereas yesterday there were 73 sales. The day before 50. So we're
70.
going up, boys.
Yeah.
We're going up. It's going to be a slow climb, and I know that. It's not a quick flip, but I do think it's not risky as far as the team leaving. They're not going to abandon ship. And I looked into the team. They're a capable team. So I believe in the team. They will fix the artwork, and they have started. I'm happy. I'm happy where we sit. If it was sitting at 0.2 today, I wouldn't be so happy.
Yeah.
I would still hold it, but I wouldn't be so happy if it dropped so much and I bought like the mini top. But that's not the case so far. So let's have a look again next Freestyle Friday.
Yeah, we'll give it a week.
See.
Give it a week and see what happens.
Yeah, I think there was one other project that we missed here that someone asked about. I just want to check it. No, we answered Gaz, hey?
Yep. Got it covered.
Well, guys, we're giving you a 2-minute warning. If there's anything else at all that you want to ask us, we can even ask us personal stuff if you want. Not too personal, but if we don't see a comment in 2 minutes, we'll do it. Let's look while we're doing that. Let me look at the top.
Yeah,
The top projects on OpenSea in the meantime. Oh,
one of my favorite things to do. I always just scroll through. Can't afford any of it, but someday
uh,
I'll grab one.
look, it's good to know in the back of your mind
What
what you
is
want.
good?
So when it comes to an affordable price, like
Yeah,
if you think about a month ago, bro, everything was affordable. You could have picked up a World of Woman for 2.5 ETH. You could have bought mine for
yeah,
2.5 ETH. Everyone was selling. All right,
yeah.
so what have we got here? We've got Board APR Club, which is actually surprising. I'm not even joking. They haven't been at the top for a while. It's usually the mutants recently have been above them, but they're up to 50% on a 25 hours, which is insane. I have noticed that these percentages are usually very wrong, just by the way. Not from a math perspective. I think they're delayed. They're not right in general. I'm not saying this one specifically, but often they're wrong.
What's
Lives of
that?
Azuna. This one's been popping up a lot, bro. I think it's a game, and I have seen it in a lot of alpha discords. Another one with the art there. What does it say here? Go to the website, but I have
Hand
seen
drawn
this.
anime inspired.
It
Yeah,
looks very
lots of
similar
anime.
to. So if you think of it, we've got Zipsies. We've got this kitty one that we just looked at, which is doing very well. We've got the Lives of Asuna. All of them seem to be the same type of art, right? Very similar anime style. I just want to see if I'm right that this one does have a game in its roadmap. I could be wrong. I really didn't explore music. You can customize them now. So I'm probably wrong, but another Asian project doing really nicely at this stage. Only dropped yesterday, sitting at 1.68, 4,000 ETH. Incredible. I mean, two of the top three are Asian type projects that have launched in the last 24 hours. Is that not quite incredible? And I'm
Yeah.
sure we're going to see this killer girlfriend one coming. Crypto punks. This is what I wanted to see. Was the last sale for less than 100 Ethereum? That's what I want to know. So let's just go to activity. There's never a floor price
There's
because they use their own. Yeah, look at that, bro.
Wait, who's
85.
buying them though? Somebody's
No,
just buying them every like in the last 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours.
this guy. No, well, there's people buying them. What do you mean?
I just didn't think that people often sold their CryptoPunks. Like I
They
just thought it
do.
was one that was, yeah, I don't know.
I think because it doesn't show a floor price, that's the impression you get. They've got their own marketplace. We do know with CryptoPunks, the big thing that's really driven them down is the IP rights. You're looking here in the 10th of November. It was sitting at a floor price. It's just not coming up of 160 Ethereum. Okay, if you bought in then, or even worse, at this little peak the one day, if you bought in here,
Yeah,
I don't,
feels bad.
237 Ethereum, you've lost 150 Ethereum. This was all to do with the IP rights. They are refusing, they're not budging, they're not interested. And a lot of big supporters of the holders of CryptoPunks dump their bags when they couldn't convince them to give them IP rights on their punks. And a lot of that money has come into the Bored Ape community. Bored Ape gives you full IP rights. I think, and I've said it before, and listen, they're a massive company, CryptoPunks, but I think it's silly and short-sighted. They should admit that they've made a mistake here, give IP rights, and it will be at 200 ETH within a week, I promise you.
Yeah.
But they sticking to their guns. There may be reasons that I'm unaware of why they're doing that. But yeah, you look here, the last sale was 90, sale before 85, sale before 85, sale
140.
there 140. That must be a rare one, must be. For some reason it's not showing me the rarity because the sale before that is 85, 87, 87. So I would say on average a 90 floor ETH, and Bored Ape is sitting at a 95 floor. So I do think it's official. Bored Ape is now the kings, and unless CryptoPunks changes their IP rights view, I think that's where it's going to stay. Next one, good old Clone X. Sorry,
No, that's
Morland.
okay. No, I was just
You want
switching back quick. I thought we were done. You were done sharing your screen.
never
Never,
done.
never done
We're going to
sharing.
stay. I'm with you all night, right?
Yeah,
Clone X has seen an incredible pump in the
yeah,
last 3 days. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's not 37% down in the last 24 hours. That is wrong. But it was 5 ETH about 5 days ago.
I remember
And
taking a look. It was at that 5.5 ETH for a long time, just
yeah,
steady, sitting there.
yeah,
Finally popped, eh?
yeah. And again, I'm not tempted to sell at all. This is backed by Nike.
Yeah.
They doing stuff with this. I'm not tempted to sell. I mean, one part of me with 200 Discord channels is just like I'd love to do some housekeeping, and I'd like to get 10 ETH. I'd like to get from mutants 20 ETH. I'd like to sell whatever for whatever ETH, get in a couple hundred ETH, and have just the NFT show Discord and the few projects that we're covering, and my life would be a lot simpler. With that said, I believe in the space long term. And as a result of that, I'm willing. I've got to get
And the
rid of some
collector
channels.
in you too, the collector in you, right? Like you couldn't
Yeah,
just get rid of some of those.
I
It
literally
That's what
cannot
makes
join.
it so hard. Like it makes it
I,
so hard to like get rid of your bags sometimes because you fall in love with your NFTs.
yeah,
You
and there's a
gotta
lot of people like me. You saw how many $1 billion worth of people like me there are. I mean, what $400 million in this month alone on OpenSea.
No, it was in the billions, wasn't it?
4 billion. What? No,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Was it
Anyway,
not?
we're not going back. It might be dead fellas. 4.5 Ethereum. I mean that. I wish I still had mine. There's your killer girlfriend over there, also an Asian. It's number 11, but I mean, let's just sum it up. In the top 10 are 3 woman avatar anime style Asian themed NFTs in the top 10. Top 11 to be very accurate, but I mean, that's incredible to me. What else is showing up? Are there any questions, Morland, from anyone?
No,
No one wants to know
no one
anything.
wants to learn.
I think I stunned them with my horse
It
theory.
could have been, yeah. It could have
Everyone's
been
just got
that.
dead silent. It's like, okay, this guy, does he like horses? Because he sounds like his
Sounds like a horse guy.
metaverse is popping.
Yeah.
And I think it's only going to continue. Cool cats. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to
How's
say
the
what I said.
fishy fam? Fishy fam
Doing
was,
well.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
doing
it
well as
minted
far
just
as
the other day, right? Just
uh, I think for a low value NFT, the volume is a massive. Let's just have a look at
this
activity.
one was getting a bit of hype. Yeah, just
Okay,
2 days ago it minted.
yeah, and it revealed straight away, and then now we're at post reveal.
Yeah.
Well, it went up to 0.7. It's actually a good time to buy in it. I haven't looked into the project. I'm not going to just quickly buy in, but I have seen the name everywhere. I don't know anything about the team or anything. I actually wish I did because this is a great time to buy it. If you do know about this project and you're bullish on it, 50% of its high, post reveal, might
It's
drop a
that
little bit more,
it's more
but
that
I think you buy in there.
thick line, cute art, like sort of like cool cat style, and that meta is kind of coming back into play here a little bit.
But they're all just trying to copy that, and I think we might have
Yeah,
missed
that's
the
what I
boat.
mean. That's what I
But
mean.
Alien Friends recently did very, very well.
That's another one.
Lemon somethings did
Lemon heads or whatever.
Lemon
The
Friends also, I think.
friends. Yeah.
But they did incredibly well. I just want to see the team here because really, that's these days that's the most important thing to me. I really like the team. Ooh, Junkyard Dogs in the comments, Eth.
Oh, can you look at Junkyard Dogs? Oh, why not?
I've got them on the schedule next week. That's why not. I've got them on the schedule next week. I'm a proud holder, a really OG project,
Yeah.
and they are on our radar. The floor price at the moment is great. I would scoop some up. You get your scrap every month, every week. You can do things with your scrap. A really cool project to get to the punchline of next week. And at the current floor price is really a steal. Long term, I believe in them.
They were one of the first ones to do like animated PFPs with the moving aspect, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember when those came out.
And I do think that when Twitter allows you to not just have a JPEG with your little diamond around it, but allows you to have a GIF,
Yeah.
then you are going to start to see that these moving NFT projects are going to pop. That's going to be the new trend. So that's my point. Is almost I'm not talking about the project on screen because I haven't looked at the team, but I'm almost of the view now that I'm trying to identify what the next trend is going to be, because I think we're too late for another derivative to pop like some of them have, for another cute PFP project to pop. Even the 3D projects are getting short-lived. They're still there. We're still in that. Another new very basic woman-led PFP, all of that we finished. So my thinking is, okay, we're deeply in the metaverse, we're deeply in 3D, we're deeply in P2E, and we're going to get more. So I'm thinking for future. P2E is what I'm watching, and moving NFTs with good teams behind them, honestly, because that's what everyone's going to want. Now everyone's got their hex, whatever they call it, on Twitter. I want mine to be a moving hex. And what are the OG moving hex projects?
Yeah, Junkyard Dogs is one of them for sure.
There's that is
One of
non-fungible
my Lost Boy. It's got the moving background.
Bro, your Lost Boys have been doing nicely lately. I've been hearing about them on my alpha groups the last few days. They're taking off, bro.
I know. They're just doing work, man. They're just they're just grinding. Every day they're dropping more sneak peeks for their 3D Decentraland wearables. Here, let me find it quickly and I'll pull it up, because
I should not have mentioned it. I knew if there was an opportunity for you.
Here, hold on. Where's the sneak peeks?
No, we're waiting. We're out of time. Oh
no. Wait, I can't. Why can't I find the sneak peeks?
Look, just to answer Fishy Friends, I don't know enough about to give an opinion. If the team is fully doxed, a notable team, any like really positive stuff like that, I do think when it's 50% of the pre-revealed price is usually a good time to get in, just in general. But I don't know enough about it to give more than that. Not financial advice. Do your own research.
See, these are the 3D Crocs. So like you have different wearables, right? Because you have different features. These are they call them Bordens, but Jordans.
Is this all on Poly, obviously, yeah?
I believe so. We haven't been dropped them yet. We don't get them yet. This is going to be your Decentraland wearables, I believe, as far as I know. It could be just a collectible. I don't know.
You've been talking to me about Lost Boys for months,
okay? A long time. I got in a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay, and you've also told me you don't care what the floor goes to. You believe in it, and you're there, bro. People are starting to realize what you're seeing. I'm telling you, I've seen on 2 alpha groups today alone. Guys, watch Lost Boys. Something's happening there. So I wish you great luck. I don't get out of it. Keep holding it.
Oh yeah, I'm there. I'm here. No, that's exciting for me. That's exciting.
Yeah. It takes us to our 1 hour mark where we got to end. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, like us, come join us on the Discord. We've given away whitelists to 2 different projects in the last week. Okay, notable projects, decent projects. The one was the whitelist. Jordan was comfortable enough to give us a good amount of whitelist spots for that. And the second one is
Populars.
The Populars.
Yeah, the Populars.
They also they saw our video that we did on them, and they've given our community a good amount of our community whitelist. We'd love to have you in the Discord. It's just nice place to be. Lots of alpha. Still very new, but a good place to be. And we are almost at 500 subscribers. Not there yet. When we get there, 0.1 Ethereum is going to be announced live to one of our subscribers. So who is following us and has the bell notification on. So make sure that those 2 things are there. Monday, we will be bringing you more hyped projects. Lots more hyped projects. Looking forward to it. I personally hope you have a wonderful weekend. I cannot wait to sleep in tomorrow. Morland, anything to say?
No, stay safe, everyone, and thanks for watching. We'll see you on Monday.
Thanks for being with us, guys.
Peace.
Ciao.